This video describes how the Human Impact Route Assessment tool, HIRA, can guide the route selection process. The aim is to reduce interactions with pedestrians, bicycle riders and motorcyclists when planning projects involving significant heavy vehicle movements. Tunnelling and other construction activity creates large amounts of spoil and the need to move materials. These materials need to be removed and transported by heavy vehicles in a safe and efficient manner. To reach their destinations, trucks must share the road network with a range of road users, including vulnerable road users such as bicycle riders, motorcyclists and pedestrians. Routes must be carefully planned in order to minimise disruption and keep the community as safe as possible. The HIRA tool and process aims to place the safety of vulnerable road users at the forefront of the heavy vehicle route selection process. The HIRA tool and dedicated route selection workshop is intended to support and promote collaborative decision-making when planning the haulage of spoil or other materials for a project. The client or contractor must organise a HIRA workshop. The workshops can be held anywhere that is convenient and should involve a range of stakeholders relevant to the project. Stakeholders may include about 10 representatives from local government, the Main Roads Authority, haulage contractors and other key personnel. This number supports timely decision-making. Prior to the workshop, the organisers must identify the drop-off or key destinations and 2 or 3 potential routes to get there. A considerable amount of time at the start of the workshop needs to be dedicated to familiarising participants with the chosen routes. It is useful to have printed maps available. Melway provides a lot of detail, and to guide participants through Google Street View or OpenStreet to consider and discuss the locations each route travels through. Printing off a hard copy version of the HIRA tool can also help as a prompt to consider various characteristics on each route. Working in small groups may be worthwhile for this exercise. The HIRA online tool is used within the workshop to review and encourage discussion about the routes under consideration. Each route is scored against 11 elements. There are 2 categories of elements: on-street risks and off-street predictors of increased vulnerable road user activity. On-street risks focus on the risks to vulnerable road users in the street environment, including the level of active transport use, road width, and on-street access to public transport stops. Off-street predictors focus on places that generate human activity located close to roads, such as hospitals, schools, and retail and entertainment precincts. These areas will generally have increased vulnerable road user activity. HIRA is not intended to analyse the entire route. Often, a destination will be somewhere outside of Melbourne, and an assessment would be completed to the nearest freeway or major urban arterial, where truck traffic is already common. Conducting an assessment will highlight the risks and provide a vulnerable road user assessment for each selected route. If workshop participants decide the final route selected is still not to a satisfactory performance standard, mitigation options should be considered. A strong safety culture is paramount on every worksite. By ensuring that a site is as safe as possible, we protect workers and road users from potential harm. It's important that this safety culture extends to interactions beyond the worksite and considers the safety of the surrounding street network and community as well. Including the HIRA in the route selection process encourages a more holistic approach to project safety, expanding it beyond the worksite to include consideration of the impact truck movements have on the safety of all road users. Authorised by the Victorian Government, 1 Treasury Place, Melbourne.